Up next on today's beer review, we're going to be looking at Founders Porter. This has roasted coffee notes, graham cracker sweetness, and it is coming in at 6.5% ABV. Let's go check it out. Hi everybody, it's Rich and welcome to today's beer review, and today we are looking at Founders Porter. This is Founders Brewing Company, Brewing Company, and it says where classics never go out of style and new legends arise. They always have such good freaking names on these beers. It says right here that it's pouring silky black with a creamy tan head. Porter gives off mild aroma of coffee, dark chocolate, complemented by low bitterness and a medium body. The nose is sweet, chocolate, all this kind of stuff. And this was bottled on 8/7/2024, and we are in 2026. Now, this did not get lost in my fridge. I've had it, and I just never really wanted to open it till tonight. Let's see how it goes. And I am using my trusty Guinness glass. And you know, it does pour a dark black. It's actually reminiscent of a lot of the heavier ABV stouts that we've seen on this channel. And even with my butcher of a pour, getting about a finger and a half worth of very tan head, nice looking beer. You know, I'm getting sort of a graham crackery sweet flavor, aroma, and I haven't even put it to my nose yet. This has a nice sort of roasty aroma to it. A lot of coffee. Coffee is very forward. Maybe a little bit of chocolate, but it's really much more coffee. I get a hint of that sweet graham crackeriness in the background. It's got a nice, it actually has a nose that's very reminiscent of a stout I had recently because of the roastiness to it. It's really got a really lovely nose. Let's see what it tastes like. You know, that's nice. It's a thicker beer than I expected it to be. And what I mean by that is it has a really nice sort of heavy mouthfeel to it. The carbonation is spot on. In fact, for a minute, it almost feels in your mouth like it's nitrogen, but it's definitely not. And the other thing is there's a certain sort of like crispness to it. It sort of like almost dries the mouth out just a hint. Yeah, for me, it's mostly coffee, a little bit of sweetness, a really nice bitterness on the back of the tongue, which I have to say, it's not building the more I drink of this beer, but what it is doing is it's doing a nice job of making this more of an everyday drinking type of beer as opposed to a dessert beer. So it keeps it sort of in that that realm where, like, I could drink this with a burger, I could drink this with a slice of pizza, and I wouldn't sit there and feel like I was having my dessert first. I would feel like, oh, okay, this works really well. And I have to say, I like this a lot. Am I getting a lot of that alcohol? I'm really not. So it says pouring silky black with a creamy tan head, yes. Porter gives off mild aromas of coffee and dark chocolate, yeah. A little bit of bitterness, yes. Strong chocolate and caramel malt. I'm getting the malt, excuse me, I'm getting a hint of sweetness, but it's not cloying, it's not overwhelming, it's not the type of thing that quite honestly is going to make you think of this as a dessert beer. This is a good, I don't want to say it's an everyday drinker because I don't, but I could definitely see this as a beer, excuse me. The carbonation is actually a little bit heavier than I expected. Maybe I drank it too fast, but I have to say this would be a nice beer to sit in front of the fire with. I really do feel that. You know, like you could sit there, fire going, feet warming, sipping this, and it would just complete that scene. So would I buy Founders Porter again? Probably. It's readily available by me, so it's one I can get. If I was looking for a moderately priced good solid porter to share with friends, I wouldn't hesitate. And I'll tell you something else. It's 6.5% ABV, which is not through the roof, but I still don't taste the alcohol. It goes down much easier. And because of that, it's not quite dangerous, but it is, you know, relatively higher than an average beer. So this would be a nice one to sort of end the day with, not start a day with. Would I buy it again? Absolutely. It's a good beer. It is. You know, I've been hit or miss with Founders. Sometimes it's epic and sometimes it sucks. What's nice is this is right down the middle. This is a good beer. This is a beer I would buy again, but it's not going to be one that I'd wait online for. Is it worth trying? Yeah, especially if you don't know what you want that night and you're at the distributor and you see this. This is definitely one that's worth picking up. Anyway, folks, I'm going to sit back, enjoy the rest of this, and I'll see you all next time on End of the Day Beer Review. Hey, I'd love to hear your feedback about it. If you've tried it, please throw a comment down below. Hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you all next time on End of the Day Beer Review. Cheers.